welcome back to $5 Shake, first video of 2021. Now we've decided to go a little bit of a different route with our videos, so you probably see some, hopefully you see some improved changes, but if they don't improve we might take them out later, who knows. So this first video is going to be how to recreate some of the most popular flavours of ice cream out there. The first one we're going to do is Phish Food. So Phish Food is actually my personal favourite flavour, and it is a chocolate ice cream with marshmallow swirl, and there's some caramel sauce and some little chocolate fish in there as well. But we don't need all of that. I mean, when you look at the ingredients on the back, you've got water, cream, milk, 20%. Just an endless list of ingredients. But what do we really need to make this? We need just a few things. We need a good chocolate ice cream, caramel sauce, marshmallow cream, and then a little chocolate fish. So that's what we're going to do. The chocolate fish, we don't have a little fish mould small enough. So what I did was use the smallest one we have, which is actually dinosaurs, and we made a fudgy chocolate mix. And you do that by taking your chocolate, put it in a bowl, add a tablespoon or so of water, put it in the microwave for 30-45 seconds, something like that, keep an eye on it, and then when it's done you can stir it all together, and what you'll be left with is a chocolate that doesn't go rock hard in the freezer. You'll then take your silicone mould and then just push it into those moulds nice and carefully and put them in the fridge ready to go off. When they're hardened, or as hardened as they're going to be, take them out, pop them out of the mould and put them in a little container. Put that in a fridge aside, and then you can get on with making your marshmallow cream. The marshmallow cream is actually a meringue, but don't let the word meringue scare you at all. It's a Swiss meringue base, so it's very easy to make. So you put all the ingredients in a double boiler, so that's in a bowl over the top of some simmering water, and you gently bring that up to heat, stirring it constantly until the sugar dissolves and the cream of tartar is fully incorporated into the base. Then once it's up to 71 degrees C, you take it off the heat and you whisk it up with your hand mixer or your stand mixer or whatever mixer you've got, and keep going until you've got a lovely glossy smooth finish just like that. When you're ready and finished with that, you can cover it and put it in the fridge. So the caramel sauce, we've decided not to make it, and I went out and had a look in the shops and see what I could get. You can get the dulce de leche stuff, but it's got quite a strong flavour. So as England is back on lockdown, I decided to go out and buy some of that. It's a salted caramel sauce, but it's really, really nice. So if you ever wonder whether to use Jude's, go for it, it's good stuff. And then finally the ice cream. So the base we've made here is an eggless base, so a Philly style ice cream. And for that we've put all the ingredients into a pan and just gently heated it up. Now we do that for a couple of reasons. One, it helps to break down the fat molecules within the milk and the cream. And then after you've heated it up and allow it to cool, those fat molecules get encased in the protein from the milk and cream, which gives you a much creamier finish. So once you've mixed it all up, put it into a jar or a bowl or something, put it in your fridge for at least 4 hours, but 24 hours ideally, because in theory it should give you a better, smoother result. Now 20 minutes just before doing this, I've taken the mix out of the fridge, I've given it a really good whisk up and added 2 tablespoons of dried milk powder. And what that will do is it will add some non-fat based solids to your ice cream, which will make it a lovely creamy texture when you eat it. Essentially we're ready to take the mix out of the fridge and get churning. So I've taken the base out of the fridge and you can see the little air bubbles on top. This is created by the milk powder. All you do is just give it a stir, combine it all back up again, and now you're ready to put this base into your ice cream maker. And churn that for anywhere between 25 and 35 minutes. Once your ice cream is churned, this took 35 minutes, it's now time to tub it up. Now we've decorated our own tub, as you can see by this lovely B-roll. This is my wife that's decorated this. Now, as you may see, it has a dinosaur on the side, and that's because, as I said, we didn't have the fish shapes, so we used the little dinos. So what we're going to do is to start load up this tub. So you need to take your ice cream first, and then put some straight in the bottom like so. And then obviously, now part of this recipe is the marshmallow and the chocolate and the caramel. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some of our little chocolates and dot them in there. We're going to take some of our caramel sauce, and this is quite a thick sauce. And then obviously you need some of your marshmallow cream. Then take another spoon and just gently stir it around, make sure it's incorporated like so, and then go again. Again, you don't want to stir all this together, you still want those layers to be there when you actually open the tub at the end. So we just do one very small little bit of ice cream on top. Now the ingredients listed below will make about 1 1/3 to 1 1/2 tubs. This tub is a Ben & Jerry's size tub, so a 16-ounce tub, or 500 ml. Actually, I think 16 ounces is about 470 odd ml, but in England. And there you have your homemade Ben & Jerry's Phish Food. Going to put this in the freezer for about 4 hours, and then we'll get it back out and show you what it looks like. And here we have the two final ice creams. So obviously this one is, they're both straight out of the freezer. This is the original Phish Food, completely untouched, and this is our own version of it, completely untouched. So I'm going to take a scoop out of each, put it on this plate, and compare the two. So how do they taste? I mean, colour wise, the Ben & Jerry's is just slightly darker than our homemade version, but ours has got a lot more of the actual marshmallow. The chocolate's really nice, loads of caramel in this one. You can't ever see the caramel, obviously there's a little bit there, but there's not a massive amount. So how does it taste? It's nice and creamy. Obviously the chocolate melts in your mouth a little bit. You don't get any caramel flavour come through there at all. Ours, same consistency, lots of caramel, loads of marshmallow. Interestingly enough, the chocolate isn't as hard as it is in here, so that fudgy texture with the, when you melt the chocolate with water, actually creates a much nicer frozen chocolate texture. But all in all, absolute success. If you want to try this at home, do per pot cost wise it works out about £2.80 to make one of these. If you're going to buy the ingredients, just buy enough to make 4 or 5 pots of it, and then you're cruising. You can make 4 or 5 pots for the same amount as about 1.5, maybe 2 of these max. So a big cost saving, and it tastes incredible. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video, how to make Ben and Jerry's fish food. We've got some more of these coming up soon. We're going to do a Haagen-Dazs Belgian chocolate one as well, so stay tuned for that. Don't forget to visit us on social media. I'll put the links down below or bottom of the screen or something like that. And we hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.